Ghostman. Ghostman, Ghostman. Ghostman, you say yes.
See.
They say cameras don't lie, but after seeing these clips, you might wish they did. From ghostly figures to unsettling encounters no one can explain, these are the 10 moments caught on camera that you should never watch alone. The first clip on our list is one of those scary moments that stays with you long after you've watched it. Uploaded to TikTok by scary.jan3, it shows a young boy casually having a full-on conversation with something no one else can see.
Ghostman. Ghostman, Ghostman. Ghostman, you say yes.
In the footage, the child looks toward an empty space in the room and asks, "Want to talk to me?" He calmly refers to the unseen presence as Ghost Man, talking to it with surprising confidence, almost like he's used to it being there. Then, things get even more unsettling.
Stupid. You don't like you? LOL.
The boy threatens to beat the ghost up if it doesn't stop, before firmly telling it to leave. No fear, no hesitation, just authority. The video blew up online, with many viewers pointing out a chilling belief.
Don't talk to me. I'm gonna beat you up. 'Cause you don't be quiet. Now.
Children are often said to be more sensitive to the supernatural. Whether imagination, intuition, or something far stranger, the kid's calm dominance over whatever he was seeing
You are in shock? You want to talk, Ghost?
is what truly creeped people out. Imaginary friend or unseen visitor. Either way, this clip likely terrified his parents far more than it scared him. A homeowner in Japan has become convinced that something unexplainable is living with them, and they believe they've caught it on camera. For several years, the owner of the YouTube channel YamaQ has documented a growing number of disturbing incidents inside their home. The activity became so frequent and so unnerving that the homeowner finally decided to dig into the property's past. What they discovered made everything far more chilling. A previous resident had reportedly died inside the house after suffering through a severe and painful illness. Determined to find answers, the homeowner installed GoPro cameras throughout the house, hoping to capture hard proof of whatever was happening. It didn't take long. The first footage revealed strange movement inside the bathroom. Objects shift on their own. Loud knocks echo from nowhere. Doors slam without anyone touching them. The sounds alone were enough to unsettle viewers. But things would soon get much worse. In a later recording, the homeowner hears something terrifying. The sound of agonized wailing coming from the living room. When they rush to investigate, there's nothing there. No source, no explanation. Just that heartbreaking cry fading into silence. Then came the most disturbing recording yet. Late one night, around 11:30 p.m., the crying returns, louder, more desperate, and impossible to ignore. Overwhelmed with fear and frustration, the homeowner reacts instinctively, throwing boiling water toward the sound, as if trying to drive something unseen away. The wailing continues, After reviewing the footage, the homeowner now believes they may be dealing with the lingering spirit of the former resident, a presence still trapped in the suffering of its final days. So what do you think? A haunting tied to tragedy, or something else entirely? This next clip from Argentina definitely has the creep factor. A man named Javier Molina found himself in a deeply unsettling situation while waiting outside a small hospital late at night. While sitting in his parked car, Javier notices something strange in the front seat. At first, it looks like the faint outline of a face sitting upright where no one should be. As he stares closer, the figure seems to move slightly, enough to send a chill straight through him.
Lo peor de todo es que se mueve adentro del auto y no hay nadie. O sea, ahora vamos a ir a controlar el auto, pero parece como si fuese un reflejo.
Terrified, Javier bolts out of the car and runs outside for air. When he finally builds the courage to return and check, the seats are completely empty. No intruder, no one hiding, nothing.
Nadie. Nadie. Yeah.
But the nightmare isn't over yet. When Javier goes back inside and looks again, that same ghostly figure reappears in the seat like it never left. Some viewers believe it may be the spirit of someone who passed away in the hospital, confused and lingering. Others think it's just a glitch or reflection, but the subtle movement makes that hard to accept. Whatever it was, it clearly didn't want to be ignored, and that's what makes this clip so unsettling. Here's a short piece of home security footage that's been unsettling viewers on YouTube. Captured late at night in the home of user Blansorella 9518. Everything appears normal as the family sleeps, until something strange happens. The young child, completely still a moment earlier, suddenly appears to be pulled backward by an unseen force. There's no visible hand, no pet, no obvious explanation. Unfortunately, there isn't much more information about the clip, which only makes it creepier. Some viewers believe a spirit was involved, while others think it may have simply been an odd sleeping movement. What do you think? A brief but unnerving video uploaded by Motionless Paranormal has left viewers divided after something strange happens right in the middle of a friendly card game. Everyone at the table is laughing, relaxed, enjoying the moment, until a cup suddenly begins sliding across the table completely on its own. No one touches it. No one nudges the table. And the mood instantly shifts from playful to terrified. Some viewers speculated the group might have been using tarot cards or doing something spiritual before the incident, possibly inviting something supernatural to the table. Others claim they've experienced similar moments themselves, where objects move inexplicably when emotions in the room feel heavy or charged. Of course, skeptics offered a grounded explanation, suggesting condensation may have caused the cup to glide across the smooth tabletop. Whether it's simple physics or something far more mysterious, one thing is certain. The moment definitely left an impression. Have you ever seen anything like this? Let me know in the comments below. A strange late-night encounter uploaded to TikTok by Shanti Pagarigan has left viewers deeply unsettled after the poster filmed a man standing completely still in the middle of a quiet residential road. According to the TikToker, she suddenly woke up at around 4:02 a.m. The entire household was asleep, the street silent. Yet when she looked outside, she spotted a lone stranger standing motionless in the dark. At first, she wasn't overly frightened. The figure clearly cast a shadow under the streetlight, so she assumed it couldn't be a ghost. Still, something about the way he remained perfectly still, not swaying, not turning, not reacting, felt undeniably eerie.
Mom, where were you? Why didn't you save me? Why didn't you protect me?
After finishing her recording, she briefly left to use the bathroom, but when she returned to the window only moments later, the man was gone, without a sound, without a trace. The comments section quickly exploded with theories. Some viewers joked that the man looked like a video game character, AFK in real life. Others suggested something far more serious: catatonia, a rare neuropsychiatric condition in which a person may remain frozen in place, hold rigid postures, appear awake yet completely unresponsive, and show little to no awareness of their surroundings. Whether the motionless stranger experienced a medical episode, was sleepwalking, suffering emotional trauma, or was up to something far more sinister that night.
I was dying and you didn't even notice. You were supposed to be there for me.
Nobody truly knows. What's certain is that this unsettling clip serves as a chilling reminder. Sometimes the strangest, most mysterious things can be happening right outside our window while we're safe and unaware inside our homes. Here's an eerie one posted to TikTok by user Mark So Dope. The clip shows the uploader's friend, Edward Russell, pulled over on the side of the road somewhere in South Carolina late at night. He's standing beside his car, pointing his phone toward the sky, because something is hovering up there.
Hey, listen, yo, check this out, yo. I see something in the sky, yo. I'm telling you. Hold on.
For several long moments, Edward films the strange object while repeatedly insisting this is no joke. The craft in the sky seems to hover in one place, yet rotates with a slow, deliberate motion. What makes it even more unsettling is that it isn't just a blur of light.
No BS, man. This is right here in the middle of the road. Like, I'm driving down the road here. Look, this is my car right here. No BS, yo.
It has structure, shape, edges. Edward keeps saying it looks like a pyramid. Dark, solid, turning silently in midair.
The car probably see it too. No BS, yo. That thing is in the sky. Look, look. Look, y'all. I want to know if the car see it.
He switches on his hazard lights, desperately hoping someone else will notice it. He wants witnesses. He wants validation. Anything to prove he isn't losing his mind. Then, everything changes. As he zooms in closer, the object appears to distort. Edward suddenly panics and starts shouting, his voice full of fear.
Yo, that's an object. That's something, yo. No BS. Oh, shit. That shit ripped.
The camera shakes violently, as if something is happening that he can't comprehend. Then, just like that, the recording cuts off. Later, Edward claimed he doesn't remember that part of the encounter. He doesn't remember shouting. He doesn't remember the fear.
I want to know if that car see it. Or that car probably don't know what's going on.
It was only when he reviewed the footage that he realized something had happened to him. He later described the moment as dreamlike, as if time slipped, as if reality glitched. He once again emphasized that the craft looked like a black pyramid hovering above Highway 61 near Cottageville, moving towards Somerville.
That's a pyramid. Listen, y'all can't see it like I can see it. It looked like a pyramid. For real. Let me zoom in.
Some viewers believe this is connected to the pyramid-shaped UAPs reported by military pilots in recent years. Others think it could be dissociation or something far stranger. Whatever happened that night, Edward insists on one thing. He knows what he saw, even if nothing about it makes sense. A chilling photo uploaded to TikTok by Isabella Retto has left viewers stunned after an unexpected figure appeared lurking in the background. According to the poster, she originally posed for what she thought would be nothing more than a fun, spooky-themed photo. Everything looked totally normal at first glance, and she didn't think twice about it, until she and her friends later zoomed in. That's when they noticed something she hadn't seen at the time. Standing far in the back, partially hidden in the shadows, appears to be the ghostly figure of a tall man dressed in dark clothing, watching silently from behind the rows of chairs. His face, though faint, looks as if it's staring directly toward the camera. The most unsettling part? The poster insists no one else was in the room when the photo was taken. So who, or what, did she capture standing in the darkness behind her? Late one night, a restaurant employee was finishing up their shift when TikTok user Mariah Garcia 6 captured something truly unsettling on the security cameras. As they wipe down tables, a sudden, almost imperceptible force seems to shove them across the floor.
No. No.
The clip shows the employee stumble, but the eeriest part? You can hear the other staff whispering in shock as they record the feed on their phones, clearly unsure of what just happened. Was it a ghostly presence, some prank gone wrong, or just an unlucky slip? Watch closely and decide for yourself what's really pushing people around after hours. This next one was shared to Reddit by Crazy Paranormal. And it's the kind of thing every parent hopes they'll never see on a baby monitor. A parent reportedly received 2 images automatically captured by the baby cam in their child's room. At the time, nothing seemed unusual. No movement, no strange noises, just an ordinary, quiet night. But when they opened the images later, everything changed. In the first picture, a strange, luminous shape appears to be entering the room, almost like a glowing mist slipping in from nowhere. But that isn't the part that has viewers disturbed. The second image shows something far clearer and far more terrifying. Standing near the crib is a tall, ghostly figure, a human-like silhouette, pale, defined, watching. According to the parent, no one else was in the room. Nothing in the nursery could cast a shadow like that. And yet, there it is. Reddit quickly exploded with theories. Some believe it's just a glitch or infrared distortion. Others think it looks eerily like a protective spirit, perhaps a loved one watching over the child. So what do you think? Camera error, or something else drifting through the nursery at night? This next clip was sent in by a viewer of the private organization Slapped Ham. Captured by a Tesla's built-in security system, the footage shows a quiet, empty FedEx parking lot late at night. Nothing is moving, nothing unusual, until the car's motion sensors suddenly activate the side camera. What appears next has viewers completely divided. Out of nowhere, a massive, glowing shape manifests directly in front of the Tesla. It hangs there for a moment, shifting slightly, almost as if it's forming out of thin air. Some viewers argue it's nothing more than a simple camera glitch or a raindrop hitting the lens. And near the end of the clip, you can see what looks like a second droplet sliding down the screen. But others aren't convinced. They believe it's something more, a sign from above, an apparition, maybe even a guardian spirit watching over the driver. So what do you think? A glitch in the machine or a glimpse of the divine? This next clip was sent in by one of our viewers, Brian, and it comes from a home security camera set up in the bedroom. At first, nothing seems unusual, just a quiet room at night. But then something strange starts to form. Brian and his wife moved into their home on February 4th, 2024, and later learned that a man had passed away in that very bedroom almost exactly 1 year earlier, on February 3rd, 2023. In the video, a mist-like shape slowly rises from the bed, drifting upward in a way that doesn't match dust, breath, or light glare. Just a soft, creeping form lifting itself into the air. Brian says this wasn't the first odd incident. The TV in the same room has turned off on its own, twice, and they've noticed other small disturbances since moving in. So what do you think? Just a trick of lighting, or could this strange mist be something more? TikTok user Rosalind42 went mega viral earlier this year after capturing a deeply unsettling moment during a late-night video call with her husband. The clip shows her lying in bed the night after her uncle passed away. Everything seems calm. She's talking normally, nothing strange in the room, until something quietly disturbing happens. Her hair suddenly lifts as if someone gently tugged at it. No breeze, no fan, no movement from her. And yet the strands rise. The video blew up almost instantly, pulling in more than 18 million views, with thousands of commenters convinced she had caught a paranormal moment on camera. In a follow-up story time, Rosalind explained why they were recording in the first place. Earlier that night, her husband had already seen her hair move once off camera. He thought he imagined it, but when it happened again, he grabbed his phone and hit record. Seconds later, the movement repeated, this time caught clearly on video.
We were recording simply because my husband seen my hair do it the first time, and he was like, your hair is moving, and at first I was like, no it's not, like I couldn't feel it, and he's like, yes it is, and he started recording, and neither him or I was expecting it to do it again, because I thought he was being crazy.
She also addressed accusations that she was pulling her own hair. Rosalind demonstrates her hand placement, explains she was heavily pregnant and physically unable to lie on her stomach or reach her head in that way.
I was laying like this. My hand is not back here. Like, you would see my hand, and if I was playing with my hair, it would be the bottom of my hair, not the top of my head. And I'm pregnant. I'm very much so pregnant right now. I cannot be laying on my stomach. In order for me to do the position you guys are talking about, I would have to be on my stomach.
And points out that the movement happened at the top of her head, somewhere she couldn't have touched without it being obvious. Rosalind admits the moment terrified her, but for her own peace of mind, she chose to believe it was something comforting, her uncle stopping by one last time. And that brings us to the end of today's terrifying lineup. From ghostly figures lurking in the shadows to unexplained movements caught on camera, one thing's for sure, there's a lot happening out there that still can't be explained. Which of these moments creeped you out the most? Do you think they're real paranormal encounters? Or is there a more logical explanation hiding somewhere in the darkness? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this journey into the unexplained, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and maybe keep a light on tonight.